welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sonia, and I'd love it if you could subscribe, and if you're not an existing subscriber, welcome back. So I'm looking a little bit different because I've just decided I'm just going to keep my glasses on today for this video. I pretty much wear glasses all the time anyway, but I just thought, you know what, I finished work for today, I really need to film this video, and I just wanted to wear my glasses. Today's video is going to be my update for my Beauty A to Z project, and this is the 5th update, and I've done pretty well again. I finished 3 products, so really happy because one of the products I really wanted to get out of my collection because I did not like it, and usually I don't hate pan stuff, but I just wanted to get this one done. I really don't think this update is going to be that long. It just depends on how much I speak, because I don't have that much left in this project now. So I do have currently 10, but I've finished 3. So after this, I'm only gonna have 7 products, and yeah, we'll just see how it's gonna go in the future for how many I finish. So let's get started with the things I have finished. First thing I finished was for the letter B, and it is the Bloom and Blossom Multitasking Balm. This is the product I was talking about when I said I didn't enjoy it. It was really oily, just like there was just oil coming out rather than product. Eventually product would come out, but it was just oil and it didn't absorb into my feet, which is where I usually use multitasking balms. I just did not like it, would not recommend. This is the thing for me, I just don't find multitasking balms work for me. It might work for you and this might be perfect for your feet, but I just felt like it did nothing. And I used this one more time, so I didn't have that much use left in it anyway, and I'm, like I said, kind of glad because I didn't like it. So that is that done. The next thing was for O, and this was a product where I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to even be able to start it this year, no matter finish it. And here we are in August, the 5th update, with it finished. And this is the Tarte Drink of H2O moisturiser. I was excited to get this because this is the first product I've ever tried from Tarte. I haven't tried any of their makeup, but this was like the first product I've ever tried, and I do really like gel moisturisers. This I think is about £20. I can't remember exactly, I'll put it on the screen, but there is one from Kiko that I do like that I think it's less than £15, and I preferred that one over this, and just because of this, the smell of it is just, I didn't like it. So as you can see, I've just completely used it up because I did like the product. Yeah, even the smell now, it smells like, I mean, people are going to most be like, no it doesn't, but to me it smells like aloe vera. Just not, I wasn't a huge fan of it. I much prefer, like I said, the Kiko one that doesn't really have that scent, but it was nice to use. My skin felt hydrated. It was like putting water on my skin, which is perfect. And I used this a further 7 times and this was done. I'm happy I tried it. You know, if I were to get it again, I would definitely use it, but it was just a case of I don't think I would go out and buy it myself just because of the smell of it. And last thing I finished was for S, and it is my Soap and Glory body wash. This is the Rich and Famous body wash. Now, this has taken me quite a few updates. I think this has been in since the beginning. This is so cost effective. I feel like I say that every single time, but it really is. You can usually get these in Boots for 3 for 2, and this has been in for, like I said, 5 updates. So I've used this for 5 months straight, and I don't use a huge amount of it anyway, but I've managed to finally get through it. This is my favourite scent from Soap and Glory. I'm not going to buy any of these for a while, just because, like I've said, I think I've said it quite a few times, I'm just trying to have a little bit of a break from Soap and Glory. I have quite a few things in my collection still from Soap and Glory that I'm trying to work through. I'm just going to have a bit of a break from them for a while because I think I'm just getting a little bit bored of the scents. So yeah, I'm definitely going to buy it again in the future because, like I said, really cost effective. Yeah, very sweet, which I have a very sweet tooth, so to me, I think that's why I love this one. But I used this a further 7 times as well, and it was done. So really happy that I've managed to get 3 more things finished in this update. So let's move on to the stuff that I'm still working on. The first thing is for the letter D, and it is the Derma Treatments pH Balancing Youth Serum. This I have used I've used this one quite a lot. I've used this 14 times since the last update. Even though, to be fair, I feel like it's not as big of a space. It just doesn't feel like as big as my last one. as my last update, but I do think I might be able to have this done by next update because it's definitely feeling a lot lighter now. And yeah, I love the packaging of this. I'd not heard of this brand prior to getting this. I got this in a Discovered Beauty box, which is, I really do like that box because you do get to try stuff that you might not have usually done. Like, it doesn't have like well-known brands, which I like. Some I do, obviously, of course I love my well-known brands. I like my brands that, you know, I know about, but there's also some really hidden gems out there, and this is what Discovered Beauty shows you. So I do really like this. Consistency is like a gel, and the smell of it, it's not awful. It's not awful. I'm really fussy with smells because for me, for a product, if I don't like the smell of it, it just completely takes away like the experience and enjoying it. But no, I don't mind this, and I do think I'll have that done by the next update. And like I said, I used that 14 times. The next one is my L'Oreal lipstick, and this is for J because it is in Julianne's Nude, which you can't even see now because I've had it that long. This is old. I really need to be working through this, which is why this is like a priority, and I'm using this over everything else. I don't even know when I bought this. I had a backup of this because I loved, this was like my favourite like high street drugstore lipstick back in the day when I first started makeup, and but it's not anymore. So I actually gave the replacement to my mum. It had never been opened, and I just thought my mum might enjoy it more than me because I'm trying to use it up. The picture from last month will be up on the screen either side, I don't know which side. I'll then put a picture of what it looks like this update because I have used it a few times since then, but I will put what it looks like on the 5th update. But this is the colour of it. I feel like I'm going to get this done this year. Not maybe as fast as I thought I wanted to get it done, but I do think I'll be able to get this done this year, which is exciting. That's another lipstick out of my collection. I just don't really love the formula of this anymore. It feels, I mean, I don't think it's gone off because it doesn't feel or smell weird. I think lipsticks come on such a long way since these come out because you can't even buy these anymore. I've got quite a few of these. I think I've got like the Ava Nude one. I think I've got quite a few of these. It's just not as good as I remember, and I think that's just, like I said, because lipsticks come on such a long way. But I did use this 11 times last month, or last update. Next one is Elle, and that is my Lee Stafford spray, and I bet no one is surprised that I haven't used that again. And I honestly do think that is just going to be something that isn't going to get used this year. So I don't know if does that mean I failed the project because I haven't even started it, and I don't know whether I'll even start it. I don't know, let me know below. Does that mean that? I thought I would have made a start on that by now if I'm honest, but I'm still using the hairspray that I have been using, which feels like for months. I don't think I'm going to make a start on that, which is a shame. And I do think it'll be the same thing with my letter N, which is my NARS Tolide lipstick. It's just a little mini. I haven't focused on that because I'm focusing on the L'Oreal one, and like I said, I do think that L'Oreal one might take me a few more months, and it could be that I might be able to start that NARS Tolide one, but I don't think I'll be able to finish it. I mean, there's still quite a lot of it left. Even though it is a mini, it can still take a while. It might be a case of when I introduce it, maybe putting a usage goal on it rather than finishing it, but we'll see. We'll see when we get to that point. I'm really hoping that by October's update this is done, but I'm not sure. But we'll see. I'm hoping, because like I said, I would like to at least try and work on that NARS one for, you know, October, November, December. Next one is for G, and it is the NAF Grapefruit Hand Cream. This is where we are. Is this? Have I marked this? I think I have. Yeah, I've marked this. So this is where we're at. I don't know what it is recently, but I have just not been using hand cream that much. I usually leave it on my work desk, which is right here, and I'm usually pretty good at like putting it on in the morning, putting it on in the afternoon, but I just haven't. And I think it's because this is quite greasy. I did use it 9 times since the last update, and it is really nice. I love the smell of grapefruit. So that's not the case for this. I think it's just because, firstly, I mean, just everything going on, you know, with house move and stuff, but also I think it's just because it is super greasy, and this was beside my bed, and kind of my whole routine and everything really is just being kind of out of whack. So I've moved this to my work desk now to try and use it, and like I said, I've used it 9 times, and that is just because it has been at my work desk. So I'm hoping to get back into the routine of at least using it twice a day. I do love hand cream. I do love hand cream, and my hands do need it because they do get very dry. So yeah, 9 times, I'm happy with that. Do I think I'm going to finish that? Yes. I'm going to make sure I finish that. Like, come on Sonia, you can do this. So the last two products in my project, one is for, so this one is V, and this is my Avon perfume. So this is the Rare Flowers Night Orchid perfume. So I've lost the lid. I lost it when we moved, so I don't know where the lid is, but I mean, it's fine. So I've used this 8 times since the last update, and that is my progress. So hopefully you can see that. It's really difficult to show you, so I mean, it is very consistent progress with this. I don't think I'll finish this, but to be fair, I think I've said this before in an update. To me, it's not about, with this product specifically, about finishing it. I just really wanted to put it in this project, so I used it because I've got quite a few perfumes. I usually ask my mum and dad for some at Christmas, and I do think I'm actually going to ask my boyfriend for one for Christmas this year as well, because I do like full-size perfumes and I just want to get some use out of them, because I have recently been trying to focus on a lot of the like little mini sample ones, and I wanted to focus on this because I do like the smell of this. I used it 8 times. I also have another perfume open as well that I'm trying to work through, so it's alternating at the moment. So yeah, I'm happy with that. If I finish it, I finish it. If I don't, I'm not going to be sad, if that makes sense, because I've still got it in my collection and I can still use it, and I really like the smell of it. And last but no means least is a product that I have like, I'm going to keep using, I've got to use it, and it is for W, and it is the Colour Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. So I've been able to make a new mark here, so I'm really happy with that. I've only used it once, but I was able to make a new mark. And what I do with this is I section my hair and I spray it on each bit. So every time I do it, I spray, because you are meant to spray it liberally on your hair. So that is what I do. And I do think if I can use this 2 more times, I might be able to have this done. If not, maybe 3. But the thing with this is what I say in every update. You can only use this between every 3 and 4 shampoos. Now I need to really be focusing on like that 3rd shampoo, I think, because my hair, my poor hair, is one thing that I don't really take good care of. I'm trying to get better at it, but I still do think there's a lot of things I could be doing to take better care of my hair, and I want to try and focus on using this every 3 or 4 shampoos. Just a quick mention, if you like Colour Wow, next month's cohorted box is literally a full box of Colour Wow, so if you are interested in trying that, I'd recommend going over to subscribe now, because if you subscribed like in September, you won't get this box. So I mean, this is just me letting you know that if you really like Colour Wow, I would recommend, even just for the 1 month, going over and subscribing, because it will be full of Colour Wow products. I'm really excited for that, because I've only ever tried this and I do like this. It helps with the little flyaways, even though, to be fair, my hair I've always had little flyaways, but this does help with it, and it does make my hair feel nice. So yeah, I think, I want to get this done by next update. So I'm hoping I'm going to have 2 things done by next update. We'll see, but that is my update. I hope you enjoyed it, and I would love to know below what you thought to my progress, and if you do the Beauty A to Z or any project, please let me know below. And just something really quick, just to add to the end of this, I don't want to make a video about it, but I've actually decided I'm going to be making a few changes on my channel. This is just a hobby for me. This is something that I love doing. I love filming, I love editing, I just love talking about, you know, makeup and doing projects. But this isn't my full-time job. I have a full-time job and it's, you know, really busy. I've just decided I'm not going to put the pressure on myself, so I'm just going to go down to 1 video a week. Just for the time being, it could change in the future, and there may be some weeks where I might put up more than 1, just because of, life. You know what's been going on, but if you haven't, we have moved house recently, and, you know, we've bought this house, we're trying to renovate it, but also, like I said, I'm working full-time. This is just a hobby, and I just don't want to put the pressure on myself, because I don't want to fall out of love of doing this, because I really do love doing it. So I'm just going to focus more on my projects. So any subscription boxes, I'm not going to be filming going forward, just for a bit potentially. I don't know, we're just going to see how it goes. So any subscription boxes I get in, I still will get them, not as many. I have taken away some because I just don't feel like I need them. I've got plenty of stuff to use. I'm still going to do my full faces and stuff. Like I said, there's going to potentially be some stuff that I will do more than 1 video a week. But I want, the little caveat to that is I am going to film my FabFitFun, because I do really like that, and I do think that is something that you would like to see. So like I said, just bear with me for the time being, one video a week. Hopefully life not be as hectic going forward and I can start maybe, you know, putting maybe 2 videos up again. But it was just, I was getting very stressed, so I've just got to start thinking about ways to make me not so stressed. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and it'd mean the world to me if you could subscribe if you don't already. And until my next video, thank you for coming by. See you later.